What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're playing Red-Green Eldrazi Through the Breach. This deck has been seeing some play in modern challenges, and I wanted to try my luck at casting Through the Breach into Emrakul the Aeons Torn. So let's briefly go over the deck and see what it's trying to do different from other Tron decks. Starting with the mana base, we're a Gruul deck, so we have Grove of the Burn Willows and Carplusion Force. So we definitely want our red and green mana, and what's important about these is they also tap for colorless. So in addition to the red-green lands, we have 4 Eldrazi Temple, and we have 4 Ugin's Labyrinth. So Ugin's Labyrinth is the new soul land. Really powerful. It lets us turbo out Through the Breach as early as turn 3, which is insane. And then of course we have the set of Eldrazi Temple because we have so many Eldrazi spells we're trying to cast, and then we can turbo out those spells that way as well. For our 1-drop, we have Ancient Stirrings. This will help find our talismans, one rings, and all our colorless cards here. In order to get out our spells as fast as possible, we're running 4 Talisman of Impulse. So the talisman helps us with speed, and it also helps get around Blood Moon or Blue Moon because it taps for wastes, and that's the only way we can cast our spells is if we have this out. We're running 2 Trinisphere in the main. This is kind of like a flex spot, but I think Trinisphere is really good right now. And if we can get Ugin's Labyrinth into just any land, we can have this out on turn 2, and that can just win the game on its own. We have 4 the One Ring because the One Ring's insane. 4 Thought-Knot Seer. This is, again, another flex spot. I like Thought-Knot Seer. We can get this down on turn 2. It's very disruptive, and it's a good blocker while we can buy time for casting Through the Breach. For our I win button, we have Through the Breach. 9 times out of 10, we're casting this. We're putting Emrakul into play, but you can also put Devourer of Destiny into play, which will come up from time to time. We're running 4 All Is Dust. It's a nice board reset, pitches to Ugin's Labyrinth. And then we have 4 Kozilek's Command. Super flexible card. I've loved this card every time I cast it. Always play 4. For the sideboard, we have a little bit of everything. We have 2 Dismembers for creature removal. We have 2 Null Elemental Blast. This is a very flexible card. You can bring this in against Nadu, against Omnath decks. We have 3 Chalice of the Void. This is good for Cascade. And we can also play Chalice on turn 1 using Ugin's Labyrinth. Sometimes that's lights out against burn decks and other quick decks like that. Same for Trinisphere. We can get this down on turn 2. We have 2 Stonebrain. This is good for combo decks. 1 Soulless Jailer, good for graveyard decks, Ruby Storm, anything like that. Disruptor Flute for some combo decks, Ring decks, Karn decks, just anything that we need to name to stop. And then we have 1 Gemstone Caverns. We'll bring this in on the draw. It helps us turbo out things even more, so we can even play Trinisphere on turn 1, which is awesome. So that is Red-Green Eldrazi Through the Breach in Modern. Hopefully we draw the right half of our deck because sometimes you don't always draw the combo. If you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get in the gameplay. All right, welcome to match 1. We're on the play. This hand has a lot of ramp, a lot of like stuff going on, but no actual payoff. It's really tempting to keep this. I mean, it is 5 lands, but it's 5 like great lands with ramp into Through the Breach, and then if we draw a payoff, we're good. I think we can mulligan this though because we don't have Devour or other lands. All right, well this is unfortunate. We're gonna have to mull this one. This is a 1-lander with Gemstone Caverns. All right, we're gonna have to keep this. A little unfortunate. We don't know if Trinisphere is good, so we don't know if we should even keep this. Opponent kept 7. I'm thinking we just bin these 2, honestly, and just try to find some payoffs here. All right, we're going to lead off on Ancient Stirrings. Take a point of damage. So we could get the One Ring, which is a payoff. We could get Temple for Kozilek's Command. I guess we just take the One Ring. No reason not to. We could find more lands with Ancient Stirrings, and we can just draw them anyway. They go Windswept Heath, pass. We draw All His Dust. Well, Stirrings again. I feel like we need to take a land now. Is not good because we're not drawing any temples or soul lands. So we're pretty much playing like a really bad fair deck right now. They get a Plains into Saga. This could be Hammer, Talisman of Progress. So this could be Urza, which All His Dust is not good against. Draw another land. We draw another land. I guess we'll just play Forest, pass, maybe end of turn, Kozilek's, and then One Ring. This is very sad, especially because this card's dead in the matchup. All right, I guess we're just going to be making constructs. Shadow Spear. We will Kozilek's Command, scry, and make some stuff. Not the best, but we have a turn 4 play, so we could pass, technically, but I kind of want to just set myself up. Thought-Knot Seer. That's tempting. Then we'd spend our turn Thought-Knot Seering, but then they just make big constructs. I'm going to bottom that. Through the Breach. Okay. I think we just need to find like this stuff. Like we need an Emrakul now. Ancient Stirrings. All right. We are going to cast the One Ring. They might needle it. That's fine. We're going to draw Ugin's Labyrinth. Okay. We can All His Dust with the Ugin's Labyrinth. Another play there too is to Ancient Stirrings and use a spawn for the ring, but I don't want to waste this if we don't have to. All right, I like that they're making constructs. I guess I'd rather them make constructs than cast big stuff, but this is going to be annoying. I'm assuming they get a needle for the One Ring. Okay, that makes sense. See if they play land into equip Shadow Spear. Oh, and Thopter Foundry. Okay, so this is just like Urza combo. No attacks. We would love to draw an Emrakul. Let's start with a Stirrings here. No Emrakul again. Get Devour for, yeah, if we hit Emrakul there, that would have been, get Devour. Well, Ugin's Labyrinth that, because we can maybe set up for All Is Dust later. I'm gonna just pass the turn. We're gonna be getting hit for a lot here. We can chump block one of these. They have just all basics. I wonder if they have like an Urza. As for Sentinel, okay. Into Portable Hole. We're just dead. 8, 16. Yeah, we're just dead. If they, yeah. And they have the combo too. All right, so we mulled to a really bad 5 and then just drew nothing. So against Urza combo, Stonebrain on Urza could be a thing. Dismember could be decent as well. Like Tritosphere is not the greatest. All Is Dust, not the greatest. Can just bring in some interaction here. Fluke could be good with, I mean, Fluke can be good with naming Thopter Foundry. Let's go 1 Flute, 1 Stonebrain. Because if we just name Urza, that's not always a win. And if we disrupt a Flute, Thopter Foundry, that's not always a win. All right, on the play. Man, these hands have been pretty terrible. This is just like a turn 4 ring. Nothing going on. We're going to mulligan this. Another pretty terrible hand. We're going to keep because we have K Command with Temple. Can put back a Grove and hopefully maybe draw Emrakul. But yeah, again, these hands are pretty awful. Otherwise, no, keep this, put back a Grove. Opponent kept 7 again. Lead off on Temple and pass. They go Plains, Vexing Bauble. Okay, that doesn't affect us. Another Temple. Play Temple and pass. Would love a Thought Not Seer here. They play Shadow Spear and pass. We're not going to end of turn right now. We have time. All Is Dust. Okay, play Grove, pass. We might do it this turn because next turn we know we're going to play the One Ring. All right, they crack Bauble, Flooded Strand. All right, they crack that. Shocking and Hallowed Fountain for what? Stoneforge. Okay. They keep leaving 1 mana open. I'm assuming it's the 1 mana counterspell. Oh, well, they're not gonna... Oh, Aether. Okay. But that makes Emrakul a lot worse. But let's scry and make some stuff. We got to do it before they untap with blue mana. So X equals 3. Yikes. All right. Bottom. Ugin's Labyrinth. K Command again. Do we have... access to a lot of mana, but this is going to be annoying for Through the Breach. Maybe they'll still sacrifice it or cycle it. I'm just going to play the Mountain and play the One Ring. Take my time, I think. We're not in like 2 rush. They do have Sword of the Meek, another Labyrinth. And we'll see, maybe next turn we'll K Command. Thopter Foundry. Okay, so they do have Thopter Foundry, Sword of the Meek. They don't have the mana to cast it. They're holding up Spellbomb. All right, we're just going to draw with the One Ring. Devourer of Destiny. Okay. I'm fine with that. We can eat. There's Emrakul. But of course they have the 1 mana open. So let's cast let's play Ugin's Labyrinth. We'll eat a Devour. We can actually make them for... I'm just going to cast this now. Probably just eat the Thopter so they can't get the Sword of the Meek combo going. 1 mana. They sack it to itself. And unfortunately we can't Through the Breach this turn. We don't have enough mana. That would be sick though. We only have 4 mana. We need 5. And just pass the turn. We want them to get desperate enough to where they feel like they have to draw a card with this. They're not making their land drop, so they might think they have to. Yeah, they're not making... I'm surprised they're not doing this. All right, we'll take the turn. Another Ugin's Labyrinth. Draw again. Temple, Stirrings, Forest. Guess we'll just get in. Activate Stoneforge. Oh, they had a Cauldron this whole time? Oh, that's obnoxious. All right. All right, we're going to K Command here. We're going to scry and draw and exile. We're just going to do it for 5. I think 5's enough. See if they bounce this. Well, no, they can't bounce that. Never mind. All right, another one. I guess we're just gonna do it twice then. All right, they're gonna take 6. We're gonna play out Temple and then just pass. And then next turn we'll have double Through the Breach, double Emrakul, and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Let's pitch the Forest. We might actually be able to like hard cast something at some point. All right, they find their 4th land. This could be Urza. If it's Urza, we're just gonna All Is Dust, I believe. I mean, we have enough mana to like double Through the Breach. It's really, this is like killing us here. All right, pass. There's the other Through the Breach. I mean, I guess we force the issue, right? Just cast. Make them use this. You guys let me know if I'm missing something, if there's like a better way to be doing this. They're gonna pop this. Oh, they did that before combat. God, we tapped both our red mana too. We're so stupid. Oh, fudge. All right, well, let's draw. Maybe we can draw red mana. We shouldn't have tapped both red mana. No. Let's see. 1, 2. Okay, I guess we can do this. Let's do this. Put an Emrakul underneath. We'll cast a Talisman. So because they did this before combat, we can do this again. They should have waited to the beginning of combat, unless they have like another counterspell. They do. Ah, so obnoxious. All right. I mean, we could play safe and play Thought Not Seer, I guess. I don't know. I'm just like really excited to just jam Through the Breach there. Down 2 Through the Breaches. We have 1 more in hand, and then obviously 1 more in deck. All right, they block with Stoneforge, put Nettlecyst into play. I guess next turn we'll Thought Not Seer, then Through the Breach, and then we should be good to go. They just have all the disruption for us. This is Urza. All right, they have Urza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. They put, okay. So they don't have the combo yet. They only have blue mana. They tap to get the talisman and play. Okay, good. Another Sword of the Meek. I mean, this is just more sack fodder, which is equip. Oh my god. Get hit for 8. God, this is so obnoxious, man. Go down to 1. I guess we need to find another ring. We've only seen 1 in the top half of our deck, so I guess we're gonna draw first to try to find it. Oh my god, we did not find it. All right, I mean, I guess we can still like Through the Breach and win, but do we not have... Oh. 1 because they tapped all their stuff too, we just win, as funny as that is. Like, it doesn't matter what they sack, we still get to hit them for 15. But Emrakul into play and they scoop. Awesome. Wow, we won at 1. Really, I don't know if we were just impatient or like what. We could have thought Not Seer to get rid of counter spells and stuff, but I think we needed to just jam them. All right, we want to make any changes. We're going to add a gemstone cavern in, take out a wastes. We don't need that. Do we want any more disruptive? Most of their stuff is colorless. I mean, Urza and the Thopter Foundry isn't. Dismember's good. Stonebrain can hit Urza, but like, that's it. I think I'm going to take out Stonebrain for maybe like another All Is Dust. It helps with Ugin's Labyrinth and it can just like wipe the board. All right, we'll keep this. We have Ugin's Labyrinth on All Is Dust. We have a turn 3 ring. We have Ancient Stirrings. It's not the most amazing hand, but its opponent keeps 7 again. Or they went to 6 maybe? They went to 6, okay. They play Hallowed Fountain, tapped, and pass. And we get to lead off on Stirrings. We don't mind them gaining a life. Another 1 ring. No Through the Breach here. Blue, we don't really know what we're naming. They could counter the 1/1 ring. I'm gonna just grab the other one. We'll go Temple into Ugin's Labyrinth. But since they know about it, it's gonna be tough. And if they have a Stoneforge, okay. Talisman, another Stirrings. Lead off on Stirrings. K-Command or Thought Not Seer. Like, Thought Not Seer can clear the way for like the 1 ring, I guess. But like K-Command's so flexible. I'm gonna take K-Command here. Play Temple and pass. I think it's more flexible. It can remove Urza or Stoneforge so that way we don't get Cauldron. Urza Saga into Thopter Foundry. Damping Sphere. Okay. So now we can't 1 ring. A little unfortunate. Play Grove. I guess maybe we'll end of turn Kozilek's Command. Pretty annoying. They're making their land drops. Yeah, let's just do that. I wish we had Thought Not Seer now. We could always hold this for Thopter Foundry or Sword of the Meek as well. And again, we can only tap for 1 from Eldrazi Temple. Ugin's Labyrinth. Don't need one of those. Oh, even worse. A little flooded. Forest. We'll cast the 1 ring. See if that resolves. Could get Metallic Rebuked. They're definitely going to get a Needle with Urza Saga, so that probably like let it go. Interesting. Okay. I feel like I'd almost let that go and just needle it, but maybe they want to get in some damage here. At least we have enough lands that All Is Dust these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna be awkward. We've drawn like absolutely terrible, especially with 2 Ancient Stirrings. They float. All right, they still name the 1 ring into Urza. I feel like that's a weird counter spell, but again, I guess they want to get him for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, we're still going to cast the 1 ring, get protection, and then we can All Is Dust. They get a draw step and a spin with Urza. All right, play Forest, play Talisman. Oh, now we have to pay 5 here. We're ramping a little bit, but then we're also having to use our token here. So we could have just played the 1 ring, like land 1 ring pass, but we just kind of substituted the Talisman for 1 ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then next turn we can All Is Dust. Hoping for no Sword of the Meek, but we can also beat Infinite Life. All right, they're going to start spinning. They hit another Urza. I guess we just lose, actually. We're just going to lose the constructs. Yeah, this just did not work out for us. I guess we need to string rings together, maybe. Not going to happen, though. All right, take a draw step. Devourer of Destiny. That's not going to be good enough. Bricked. Hard. Because we can All Is Dust, and we just die to constructs. Yes, All Is Dust. They even have a counter spell for this too, so we weren't winning in the first place. I mean, I guess they'll make some Thopters to gain some life. They could spin 1 more time. There's no point in spinning though. Yeah, and then we just lose. All right, welcome to match 2 on the draw and another just like unkeepable 7. So we're gonna have to mulligan. It's our League of Mulligans here. This hand is a lot better. We have Devourer in hand. We have Through the Breach. We have a little bit of everything. So we're gonna keep this. We're gonna bin a Stirrings, I guess. Reveal Devour. So this is like a slower Through the Breach hand maybe. All right, against some type of mirror. They go map, go. All Is Dust, Beseiju, Temple. Take Beseiju, I guess. Lead on for Forest. I don't mind taking Beseiju, just to keep them off Tron. Here's an Emrakul. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have to find a land at some point. I mean, we could always use Beseiju mana, but we have the turn 4. All right, and they do have Tron available. They crack map now to go get, see if they get the mine here. All right, we're going to stop at their draw step and Beseiju them. Grove, there's a land. Okay. So Ugin's Labyrinth, Devour, stop at their draw step, Beseiju the power plant. Hopefully that stalls them a little bit. They get a swamp. Maybe they'll just go like Ugin's Labyrinth. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is, maybe they go like Karn. Okay. Not looking good. They can just get like bridge and we lose maybe. We need, no, we can't even like, yeah, it's not looking good. They need to go get bridge and we need to draw like Thought-Knots here or something. Let's see what they get. They get coding. We draw a forest. Yeah, we just kind of lose now. We have 4 mana. We just need, if we were on the play, we'd win, I'd say. I mean, they just kind of had a little bit, they kind of had it all there. So they can play coding, plus on this, and then we just lose. I'll wait for them to plus, and then we'll scoop. Oh, on Temple. All right, yeah. Never winning that one. All right, against Tron, we'll bring in Stonebrain, Disruptor Flute, take out Trinisphere, and 2 All Is Dust. On the play this time. Definitely a play versus draw dependent matchup. God, these hands are pretty awful still. We have Ancient Stirrings. Fluid is medium. We name Karn. Turn 4 Ring. I mean, I guess we'll keep because we can grow. We have Stirrings. It's like not the worst hand, but it's just like not a nutso 7. All right, Grove into Stirrings. Ugin's Labyrinth, but nothing to pitch to it. We do have the Beseiju. Thought-Knots here is tempting. Turn 3 Thought-Knots here. Yeah, I guess we got to take Thought-Knots here. I mean, we could take Beseiju. I think it's a little too reactive, and we're on the play, so maybe we can do some stuff. We'll just like flute their Karn anyway. Or I guess if they go map, we can flute their map. Mine. Another Grove. Go Temple Pass. Looking to end step flute. They do go Ugin's Labyrinth into All Is Dust, Trinisphere. All right, that doesn't affect us. Name Karn, the Great Creator. Hopefully when we Thought-Knots here them, their hand isn't just insane. All right, that resolves. Ooh, that's a good draw. All right, with Thought-Knots here into... Oh, their hand's pretty awful. All right, we'll take Dismember. Good name here. All right, their hand is this. Next turn we can Ring, and then next turn we can Emrakul. All right, they play the tower. They might just like play out Karn just to play it, which makes sense. Ooh, they draw the Cookbook. Wow, what a top deck. 1, 2, but they don't have the mana. So that's good. They only have 4 mana. All right, Grove. We could One Ring here. I want to just get the guaranteed land, to be honest. So we're going to Stirrings. All right, get the land. So they need 6, so they can't for... Oh my god. So if they draw an Ugin's Labyrinth, they just win. Or they don't just win, but they can cast Emrakul. All right, nothing from them. Their hand was pretty insane, too. All right, they pass back, and then this should be game. All right, play Forest. I'm going to Through the Breach, Emrakul, swing for 19, get rid of all their permanents. Okay, and they scooped that. We want anything... Cavern in, and then Waste out. All right, on the play this time, in this hand, we have Labyrinth, we have Devour, we have Temple. We just need a red or green source, which we can get with this, and then we have the combo. So we're gonna keep this. Devourer can get a Carplusion Forest or something like that. Oh, they go Mind Map Go. Could definitely find... Wow, no land. That's awkward. Do we want any of these? I mean, I guess we could take Thought-Knots here and just turn 2 Thought-Knots here. That slows us down. I think I'm still gonna do it. Go play Temple, go, and then Labyrinth into Thought-Knots here. Could be wrong. We could be desperate for, like, if we find the green land, we can just Stirrings for whatever we need as well. But turn 2 to slow them down, especially because they have Tron. And we can't flute the map anyway. All right, they crack now. Go get the 3rd Tron piece. Not looking good. Let's see what they have. Another Temple. I'm just gonna Ugin's Labyrinth now. No reason not to. Thought-Knots here. Ooh, their hand is awful. Wow. Okay. So we're definitely gonna take Cookbook here and just hope they never draw anything. Jeez, what a hand. I mean, they kept for turn 3 Tron, which is fine. I mean, and our hand's not really doing much. We desperately need a green source. All right, they play the power plant. Come on, green source. Next turn. Well, we'll play this now. Oh, wait, we need a red source. Duh. No, man, where is everything? God, this is so awkward. We need a red source, not a green source. We just, man. So we're gonna have to like naturally draw it, or we're gonna have to Stirrings for it again. So let's, I guess we take Thought-Knots here. Another Thought-Knots here. See what they drew. Another All Is Dust. We take that. So we just need to naturally draw the red source and then we win. All right, pass the turn. They have Tron. Like if they draw anything, they just crush us. So it's whoever, if we draw a red source first or if they draw a threat first. Temple and pass. Okay. Come on, red source. Stirrings. There's a red source, but it's not enough right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we'll pass. We have 4 mana. All right. Now they have 1 turn and they scoop. Awesome. All right, match 3, we're on the play. And I think this hand's fine. We have Ugin's Labyrinth, we have Devour. We can put Devourer under Ugin's Labyrinth. We have Stirrings, Thought Not Seer. We'll keep this. A little bit of everything. Again, not the most amazing hand, but it's, ooh, all right. So we can have turn 2 Trinisphere. I think that's looking like the play here. We don't know what we're up against, but I think turn 2 Trinisphere is kind of hard to say no to. And because we know we're going to draw the Trinisphere, we're actually just going to play Ugin's Labyrinth out. You could always save this too, but we don't want to get like Thoughtseized and then they take like Destiny. I mean, we could always have all of this as well. Trinisphere is going to make Ancient Stirrings cost 3 mana, but I think that's fine. I'd rather just not waste this and just exchange 1 for 1. Hopefully Trinisphere does work here. Swamp into Hand Disruption, Inquisition. So they can only take Stirrings. So that's another reason not to Stirrings, because we would Stirrings into Trinisphere and they just take that and then we have no turn 2 play. Rewarded. Play Forest, play Trinisphere. Now they can't do anything turn 2. We can Thought Not Seer, take their turn replay, but this could be anything. They play Castle and then they have to pass. They go to pay costs, but there's a Trinisphere in play, so they pass. Pay command. Okay, so we'll Thought Not Seer, take what they were going to cast. Ooh, okay, so let's see. They can't Fatal Push. They could Duress if they want. Probably going to take Smallpox. Shrieking Affliction could be annoying. I think we can erase that. I think I want to take Smallpox. That's going to be the most annoying thing. If they Duress, doesn't really matter. Take Smallpox and pass the turn. So because we have Trinisphere out, that means every turn they're gonna only be able to cast 1 spell a turn because they're gonna have to pay 3 mana for it. So I wonder if they're gonna try to cast Shrieking Affliction or they're gonna try to Duress the Ola's Dust. I feel like that would be, I'd rather get Shrieking Affliction out if I was them. I think if they had Castle, let's see what they cast. Oh my god, they top deck Wrench Mine. Oh, that's so obnoxious. All right, well, we still know their hand. Oh, we draw a K command. Okay, that's good. Get him for 4. We can end of turn K command and try to dig into something amazing. Let's see what they do here. They have the Shrieking Affliction, right? Seems like the best play. All right, they do Shrieking Affliction. Chalices out of the side is going to be really good. All right, K command, we'll scry and ramp. X equals 2. Okay, Carplusion Force and Devour 2, 3, 4. We don't 5, 6. We could Devour Shrieking Affliction actually. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, why not? And they can't push it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. All right, well, top. We're gonna need to put on a clock too because we're gonna be losing life here. We can get rid of that. Play Forest, sacrifice those, and then just cast Devour, eat the Affliction. Now they have no clock. Their hand is awful. They can activate Mutavault to block Thought Not Seer and then push Thought Not Seer. That is a play they can make, but that's like their entire turn. Or I mean, they could block Devour and then push Thought Not Seer. Urborg. So this is still their hand. They're casting something. What the? When did they draw that? So they're gonna down tick. I don't remember. I thought we knew their hand, but apparently not. All right. We're going to pitch Thought Not Seer. They're going to get the draw, but we don't care because we have them on a 2-turn clock. And that also makes their, well, I guess they can activate Mutavault, but that makes their Fatal Push dead. Yeah, I can't believe they, some good draws here. We only have 4 mana. I mean, we're going to draw something. That's a hell of a draw. Okay, and they scoop. I don't know what they thought we had. I don't know. I will say this is a fantastic Chalice of the Void matchup and Trinisphere. So they're like a 1 mana deck. So pretty easy Trinisphere Chalice hand. They empty their hand pretty quickly. So Thought Not Seer is not as good, to be honest. So we definitely want all of these in. Take out a Boseiju. We need to cut 3 more things. Ola's Dust is kind of pricey-ish. I mean, Thought Not Seers, I think they can all come out because that will turn off Fatal Push and Liliana downtick for the most part. If they have Dampen Sphere, then so be it. So turn 1 Chalice. What do we think about this hand? It's a turn 1 Chalice, but if they Thoughtseize us, we're just sitting whatever. I think we're going to try it. If they have Inquisition or Thoughtseize, this hand gets a lot worse, which they most likely have. But then if we mulligan, our hand is pretty bad regardless. I don't know. We'll see. All right, they do have the Thoughtseize. So they're 100% taking Chalice, which is unfortunate. Maybe we can draw another one. Maybe we can draw Trinisphere. They take the Chalice. Draw another Ugin's Lab. Play Ugin's Lab and pass. So I guess we're going to go like double Ugin's Lab, maybe end of turn Kozilek's Command. Hopefully they don't have more hand disruption. They do. They get Kozilek's Command. And now this is what we were worried about, where double hand disruption just kind of wipes our board. I guess as long as they don't have Break the Ice or Damping Sphere, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have one of those. Okay, they Thoughtseize our Emrakul. So this shuffles everything back in, which is like fine, I guess. It makes it so that we can't Ugin's Labyrinth. They've had 3 hand disruption, which I'd say is fine because they're not doing anything either and we're just chilling. And we draw the Trinisphere. Oh my gosh. Okay. So funny. Good top deck. As long as maybe they're stuck on lands. Maybe they... So I'm saying you can't Thoughtseize the top of the deck. It'd be cool if they didn't have any... Oh man, they did have a land. Okay, so now they can still cast their like one spell a turn. And of course it's Liliana. Yikes. All right, we'll pitch the Forest. They pitch Fatal Push. Definitely gonna need to draw something good. It's not the worst. So we'll pass. We'll K command end of turn. And then we'll draw just maybe a card that we don't want that we can pitch to Liliana and then draw the actual real card. Basically gonna cycle K command. X equals 2, which isn't exciting, but it's something. Shrieking Affliction. Okay. Yeah, if we can get Chalice on like turn 1 Chalice on 1, they're just like boned. So let's cast this. We'll scry and do that. All right, X equals 2. Unfortunately, we can't attack Liliana down. Devourer of Destiny. We don't want any of these, honestly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I guess we do want both because we could. That's so awkward. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and this is 7. All right, I guess we'll draw this because we have to discard it anyway. 2 turns. All right, we take 3 from Shrieking Affliction. Need some good top decks. Not a good top deck. All right, both Hellbent. They discarded the rack. Now we want like a Devourer. We're working with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 potential mana. Oh, they downticked. Wow. Okay. That's surprising. I mean, maybe they have a card they want. No, they would just cast it before they activate Liliana. I would have just upticked the original Liliana. Now they're going to downtick again. I'm fine with them downticking. That's just totally fine with that. It gives us way more time. Like we're taking 3, but like that's way better than Liliana ultimating. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we don't have enough for All Is Dust. Not sure what we could draw, to be honest. Ugh, we drew All Is Dust too. That would have been sick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, I'll pass. I think like I guess we just want to draw lands to make our land drops. Wait, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I thought he's All Is Dust, which is a weird move because they could just plus on Liliana, I guess. Come on, top decks. Affliction, Boseiju. We're going to play that out as our land and pass. I'm not worried about Boseijuing Shrieking Affliction just yet. They don't uptick Liliana, so they like their card? Or I don't know. We have 3 more turns, which is like, oh, come on. All right, we'll get rid of Boseiju. They get rid of a land, so that means they can't cast anything. But they have their win con already on the battlefield. I guess I'd take a ring. Stirrings is something. Costs 3 mana, unfortunately. Devour. I mean, I guess I'll take a land and pass the turn. So we have 3 turns left. They can't cast anything, so we're gonna lose to this before Liliana, I guess. They play their land. Probably uptick Liliana. Now I would take an All Is Dust. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, All Is Dust would be good. A ring is... I'll take a ring. Unfortunately, that doesn't stop Liliana. So I'm not going to... Do we just lose from Shrieking Affliction? No, we won't just lose. Because we can end of turn ring, and then we'll have 2 cards in hand. Take 1, take 2. So we'll go to 1 maybe. Our draws have been pretty lackluster. 3 mana. Ensnaring Bridge. Interesting sideboard card. Each player discards. Draw with the 1 ring. Draw Talisman. And then we lose to the 1 ring. For some reason I thought we were 1 life short, but I guess not because of the way it's stacked. All right, well that was an unfortunate draws there. So the bringing in Ensnaring Bridge, which makes me want Boseiju. We can go out Wastes. We did draw pretty terribly, so it's not too surprising. We don't really want Flute for Liliana, right? The 1 ring. Like how are we beating Ensnaring Bridge? Just Boseiju? That's pretty much it. All right, let's try that. If we can get Chalice on turn 1, I'll be happy. Oh, actually, we don't want that. All right, on the play. No, this is too slow, unfortunately, because we don't have anything with Ugin's Labyrinth. It'd be turn 3 Trinisphere, turn 1 Ancient Stirrings. Turn 1 Ancient Stirrings could find something for Labyrinth, but I think it needs too much. Like turn 1, the ring. Like Stirrings could find something. Because we could go turn 1 Stirrings, find something big maybe, and then turn 2. But I don't want to Stirrings into Chalice and then they just hand Thoughtseize us. I'm gonna mulligan. This is worse. Gonna go to 5. Oh my god, this is terrible. All right, we have to keep this. That. All right. So, I mean, I guess we're gonna lead off on Stirrings. Like, because we kept this, obviously the first hand looks a lot better. Oof, this is bad too. So, like, if they Thoughtseize us, they just take Trinisphere and we're just... Oh, man. I guess we want Talisman. Pretty awful otherwise. Opponents kept 7 all 3 times. Let's see if they lead off on Hand Disruption like always. Oh, they don't. Okay. Well, that helps a little bit because that means we can get a Trinisphere down. Ugin's Labyrinth, All Is Dust, and a Trinisphere. Now our hand is garbage. They can start making constructs too, which is going to be annoying. We're gonna have to find something quick. They play Urborg. I mean, we're just gonna play out our entire hand next turn, most likely. They have 7 cards in hand. K command. All right, play out the mountain, play out talisman, and then pass. And then I guess next turn, we'll like end of turn K command. Try to set up our hand that way. Really hoping they don't have a Liliana again. All right, so they got the rack. Did I see them not or miss a land drop or something? Oh, it's because they went turn 1 saga. Okay, so they only have 1 land, so they can't cast any spells. Okay, they have the second land, but they do have the rack, which is going to deal us damage. All is dust. Not what we want. 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. So we'll pass end of turn, K command, play around hand disruption. Oh, they don't have a second land or a third land. Or do they keep skipping to second and just not playing making their land drops? Okay, they keep going to second main and then playing their lands. I don't know why. I was really hoping they missed their land drop. All right, they have something. Another wrench mine. This is like a 1-of in their deck too. All right, we're gonna K command. Scry, make a thing. X equals 3. And again, we're gonna put a dead card on top of our library so that way we don't lose it. Or we're gonna draw the dead card. Really hoping for a big payoff here. Oh, these are nice actually. So I think we're gonna pitch the Grove. So we're gonna go top. We're gonna go top and discard both of those. We could put the ring on top and just discard that instead of all his dust, but we want the ring. We go to 15. Yeah, cast the 1 ring, protection. I'm not going to draw right now because I already know what the top card of my library is, so I'll draw end of turn. That way they can't like Thoughtseize K command. They play castle. We're only going to take 2 from the rack. We've drawn like a lot of setup cards, but just like no payoffs. Ashiok Dream Renderer. Wow. So we can't search. That's fine, I guess. We're going to draw if they activate. It's kind of a weird card to bring in. This isn't like the matchup to bring in Ashiok, I don't think. All right, we'll draw with the 1 ring. Neither K command. Take 2, take 1 from the 1 ring. Draw Temple. Draw 2. Emrakul. Still no Through the Breach. We'll play Eldrazi Temple. We have 3 cards in hand. So like even if they disrupt us. Yeah, I think they just have their things off because they just keep going to main phase 2. They make their land drops. They can still only cast 1 spell. They're not activating Ashiok, which is really good for us. Next end of turn, we're just gonna activate K command to find Through the Breach and win that way. Liliana, that's fine. All right, let's K command because they can't cast any more spells. I'm gonna keep these. I think X is currently 7, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we're just gonna, because the X equals 8. We're gonna make a million spawn. We're gonna find Through the Breach and then just win because they don't have Ensnaring Bridge. Wow, we bricked on everything? What the heck? Bottom. I mean, Chalice is tempting, but I think, yeah, we don't want any of these. I'm going to put this on top just so we can discard it. I also don't want the Emrakul because I don't want to shuffle everything we just put to the bottom. There's no way we brick with K command and the 1 ring again. That's like 12 looks at 1. All right, discard Trinisphere. There's this card, Fatal Push. See if they activate Ashiok. Hopefully they don't. They did. Okay, let's see what nice. Okay, they cleared a lot off the top for us. End of turn. We take some damage. Take 3 total. Come on Through the Breach. Oh my gosh. Come on Through the Breach. Oh my God, come on. Where's Through the Breach? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so we can cast Emrakul. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plus 8 is 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But then they can just downtick on Liliana. Oh, well, we can. But if they downtick, who cares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I mean, if they downtick, we'll keep this. Yeah, I was gonna say we'll play out Boseiju. 1, just hard casting Emrakul, no big deal. 1, 3, 4, 5. Cast Emrakul. And then we have 1 Eldrazi spawn token, so that way they can't downtick and get rid of Emrakul. We also get to take an extra turn, so it's fine. We can also draw Through the Breach and Through the Breach Devour as well. The rack does no damage. Through the Breach. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5. Through the Breach. Devourer of Destiny. Annihilator 6. Hit them for 6 or 21. All right, they're sacrificing their lands even though they're dead on board. Okay, and they scoop. Nice. Hardcast Emrakul, baby. All right, welcome to match 4. This is a weird hand. We have 2 Devourer of Destinies to find whatever we're looking for. I think it's fine if we do, like, we can look for lands that way, and then hopefully we can find soul lands for this. So we're going to try this. I'm going to reveal both Devours. Aired Mesa Crack. Hopefully this is like a Trinisphere matchup. That's what it looks like. Into Goblin Guide. Sick. Maybe it'll find us a land. Come on, soul land. Oh my God. That is awesome. Exactly what we needed. That's like literally the best card we could have drawn. All right, now we're just looking for a Chalice here. We can go Chalice on 1, Trinisphere on turn 2. That's insane though that worked out that way. Very lucky. Oh, Oh, shoot. Wait, I didn't. Oh, man, for some reason I thought I was bottoming that. I didn't want that at all. Okay, well, no, yeah, we didn't want any of those, to be honest. Okay, well, we didn't get the first one because the way that it's stacked. Okay, so we're still fine. Let's lead off on a Stirrings, I guess. Thought-Knot Seer. I mean, out of all of these, I guess we'll take the Thought-Knot Seer. Yeah, it's not exactly what we wanted. Now we have to discard. I guess we'll discard a Devour. Not the most ideal. We definitely wanted a Chalice out of all those. Out of 12 looks, we didn't find a Chalice. Oh, Amperaptor. Okay. Into Swift Spear. This Trinisphere might just be too slow. Talisman. All right, Labyrinth. Definitely need the Trinisphere out. Next turn, we can play the One Ring into Thought-Knot Seer. All right, they get in for 5, go to 10. Reveal Through the Breach. I guess they're stuck on 2 lands because they would have played a land and a spell beforehand. That's good for us, I guess. All right, I guess because they're stuck on lands, we're gonna Thought-Knot Seer just to get a blocker out there. I mean, we could get a ring out there and make it so that nothing matters. Eidolon, take Helix. Hopefully they just keep breaking on lands. They did not. They shocked that in for another creature. Eidolon, okay. That's fine because okay, we have All Is Dust, which is nice. I guess we could take. Well, no, we're just gonna play the One Ring. This would be X equals 2. It could help us find our land 2, 3, 4. We play the One Ring and draw a card. What's their hand? Their hand is just all creatures. Yeah, it's tough we got this out late and they made their land drop. Yeah, I think we just need to play the One Ring. We are gonna draw with it too. I'd love to hit a land drop. Like if we can hit a red source into Emrakul or something like that, I'd love to cast All His Dust, give us more mana for K Command. All right, that hits. We draw Ugin's Labyrinth. We put All His Dust under there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess we have to. And then we'll pass. It's awkward because we want to cast All His Dust, but then we also have K Command to help us out a little bit. Are they going to even bother casting a creature, I wonder? I feel like they have to. They're only going to take 2 or 3 with Sunbaked Canyon, go to 10, have a pretty big board. Wow, and they just scoop it up. All right, so against Burn, we're definitely bringing in the Trinispheres and Chalices, as well as Gemstone Caverns. I don't think they're not running Blood Moon, so we don't need, can take out a Wastes. Let's see, if we want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, what do we want out? All His Dust is a little slow. Through the Breach, Emrakul. Need one more card. I mean, it's tough. I think, honestly, maybe like the One Ring. I don't want to board out too much on the top end because we need stuff for Ugin's Lab. We're already boarding out 3 things. I guess we'll keep one All His Dust and board out an Emrakul. I mean, 3-2, we can always Through the Breach other things. I think that's fine. And I mean, our whole job is to get Trinisphere and Chalice down. So we have a turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer, but no Chalice and no Trinisphere. Turn 1 do nothing. Turn 2 Thought-Knot Seer. I'm gonna mull. This is a 1-lander with Trinisphere. Nothing else going on. Oof, these hands are pretty bad. We're gonna have to keep this. This sucks also, but we don't have a choice. So we'll get rid of All His Dust and I guess K Command. Yikes. Okay. There's always game 3. The first hand was like fine for like a game 1, but not against what we already know we're playing against Burn. Take 1 from Swift Spear. Trinisphere. All right, let's lead off on a Stirrings. Unfortunately, a Soul Land doesn't do it because we don't have anything to pitch to it. So it's going to be a turn 3 Trinisphere, which is kind of... And we'd also much rather Grove than anything else. You just take the Grove, the land. Turn 2 here. I think we have to just take the Grove. Okay, it's pretty sad. Want to make our land drops. We're going to go turn 2 Impulse into turn 3 Trinisphere. They play Barbering into Raptor. Raptor hits Path to Exile. Okay, that's good. Nothing to Path unless they want a Path to ramp. Get hit for 1. Best case scenario. Ancient Stirrings. All right, play Grove, play Talisman. Unfortunately, get pinged for 1 because we're going to Stirrings here. Tap for green, Stirrings into... Oof, nothing. Nothing. Another Talisman, I guess. We can go land, Talisman into Trinisphere, I guess. Because that's 7. That's way too far. 2, 3, 4, yeah. All right, and we'll pass back. I guess this will be like a turn 5? Turn 5 K Command? All right, they do make their 3rd land drop, so we're not gonna completely... Oh, man. Okay, they're popping off now. Lava Spike. We weren't able to get... Yeah, imagine if we got Trinisphere down into Lightning Bolt. We're going to 2 into Thought-Knots here. Yeah, I mean, we could play K Command, make things the chump, inscribe... Nah, too slow. All right, mull to a bad 5 and we just got ran over. So let's see if we can have a better 7. All right, on the play this time. That's a 1-lander. We have a Devourer to find a Soul Land, but we don't have a 2nd land drop. We do have Trinisphere. Is this worth it? This is kind of like a 6. So good. If we find a 2nd land here, yeah, I think this is fine because of Devourer. Because we can turn 2 Trinisphere, turn 1. I'm sorry, it'll be turn 3. If we can find a Soul Land, it'll be a turn 2. I don't know. Maybe we should go to 6, but Devourer is pretty tempting. Come on, Soul Land. Oh my God, we just bricked. That's Friggin' brutal. Unfortunate. I guess we'll take Talisman, play a land and pass. Oh man, if we just miss on our land drops, like that's just insane. Goblin Guide, please find us lands. Oh wait, we knew that's on top. Wait, why did we take that then? I'm so dumb. I keep forgetting that we don't have to take it. Yeah, that's my bad. Obviously we just don't take anything and we're fine. That's such a punt. All right, they go land, Goblin Guide, Eldrazi Temple, no turn 2 play, Talisman, pass. Ugh, they had no turn 2 play? They must have like reactive cards or something. There's no way. They must have something for Talisman. Just Boros Charm end of turn. Oh my gosh. Maybe they miss on lands and we can, no, they didn't. Ugh. Usually Burn only has like 1 to 2 lands too. All right, they hit a land for us. That's good. So we can one ring here. If we cast Trinisphere, they hit us for, let's say 3, go to 7, 4, 5. We're so screwed. I think we have the Trinisphere here. Cast Talisman, Trinisphere. Yeah, it's just way too slow. We just did that thing and it just wasn't good. Yep, Helix down to 7. Get hit for 5, and then this. Yeah, the fact that they made their land drops, it just like ruins this, and we're just too slow. All right, Sacred Foundry. Get hit for Through the Breach. Go to 5. I mean, if we had Emrakul, I guess that would win it, which would be pretty sick. I mean, we're going to cast, I guess, the One Ring. They're going to respond to a burn spell. We're going to have 1 turn to draw Emrakul. Another Boros Charm. Yeah, and it just doesn't matter because they just untap and just kill us at our upkeep. Damn, unfortunate. All right, we draw. Yeah, we got nothing. Can't believe that. All right, welcome to the final match. We have Gemstone Caverns. We're on the draw. We could pitch a Grove. Have turn 2. We'll keep this. We'll try this. In the blind. Why not, right? We're going to have turn 2, turn 1. What's this? Sink into Stupor. So this could be either Living End or Control or something. All right, play Talisman. I guess we're looking for lands. Wow, they forced it? It's a very aggressive force island into Tide Shaper. All right, so this is Merfolk. I mean, I guess they want, if they're going to use force, they have double force hand. Tide Shaper this. We don't care about because we had this. Ancient Stirrings. Play land and pass. Very aggressive force negation. They don't have Vial, which is nice. We're going to get hit for 2 into Rashadan. All right, we don't have anything to place under that, unfortunately, but the One Ring is, I'm sure they're gonna wish they had that force negation now. K command. Okay, it's always tempting to Thought Not Seer just to get a blocker and take whatever they have out, but Harbinger. Okay. Oh, so maybe that's why they pitched. Okay, that's fair. So they aggressively got rid of the Talisman, so that way we're, oh, let me draw another one. Okay, cool. So let's play Talisman, play Thought Not Seer. Oh, Svelun or Dismember. I think we take Svelun, honestly. Like, they can Dismember, get in for, but if they Dismember, then they draw a card. Svelun's so good, though. So if we take Dismember, they play Svelun, they can't attack. I think we just take a Dismember, because they play Svelun, they can't attack, and then it's just whatever. And only Svelun has indestructible. What did they draw? Oh, it has Island Walk. Okay. I was wondering why it was attacking. Okay, Svelun. Yep. We can draw the One Ring. We can draw more K commands. Oh, Waste. Wow. We drew the Waste. That's actually huge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. All right. So we're going to cast Devourer of Destiny. Everything has Ward 1 except for Svelun, but this exiles, so we can actually exile Svelun, and then we'll pass. Very lucky draw with the Waste there. Tide Shaper. I mean, if they Tide Shaper the Wastes, whatever. The damage is done. You can also, no. Oh yeah, we can Through the Breach, Devour, and just kill Harbinger. They get him for 1. We are dying to the ring, which could be a problem. Maybe we can draw another ring. We did not. And that does 1 damage to us. For, I mean, do we waste the Through the Breach here? Or do we draw more? Play that. I guess we just, well, let's do this. First, let's cast Trinisphere. We do that so that whatever they have in their hand, they can't cast. Cast Thought Not Seer. It's an island. If we attack with Devour, we take 4, 5, 6, 7. Nah, we can't attack. We're gonna have to hope to draw the Emrakul. Because if we attack and they play a Lord, then we're kind of screwed. They get him for 1 again. Yep. Can't believe we haven't seen another ring yet. A ring or Emrakul. All right, it has Island Walk. They play the island into another Rashadan Dockhand. All right, so we have like 1 turn. Take 4. There's Emrakul. There's our girl. Through the Breach, Emrakul. So they sack 1, 2, 3, 4. We still might lose. Because they sack 4. Yeah, I guess we have to draw with the One Ring, honestly. We could still lose if we die to our own One Ring, because that took way too long. There has to be. We're drawing 5 cards. There's no way. What sucks is that, like, maybe we were playing too scared by not attacking with Devour, because this would be lethal otherwise. But then again, if they draw the Lord, we're just dead on board anyway. Ooh, if they sack. We also tapped Temple. We shouldn't have tapped Temple. I guess we also, let's see, if they sack 4, 5, no, we can't attack, because if they just sack 4 lands and let's say 2 Tide Shapers, I don't know. 4, yeah, maybe we should have attacked with Devour, actually. Yeah, I think, yeah, we were playing like way too scared. We should have like taking our time with this. I'm going to hear it in chat, I'm sure, or I'm going to hear it in the comments. All right, so they sack. Well, yeah, so if we attack with this, then they have to do that. I don't know. Yeah, I think, so we should have attacked there. Then they have to chump with at least one of these. They go to 5. We draw with the 1 ring. Oh my God, we lost. I can't believe that. We lost because we didn't find, oh my God, another ring in the top half of our deck. I'd say that's a little bit unlucky. All right, against Merfolk, we have our Dismembers. Trinisphere is decent-ish. Probably not worth it. Dismembers in. Man, I can't believe that. All right, that's it. All right, on the play. All right, we're going to keep this. We have Ugin's Labyrinth. We have Devour. We have a little bit of everything, so we'll keep this. We have Devourer of Destiny to reveal. Let's see what we get. Dismember, Ugin's Labyrinth. I mean, we could take double Ugin's Labyrinth for turn 1 Thought-Knot Seer, turn 1 Ring, I guess. Dismember is nice, but Ugin's Labyrinth, Devour. Then turn 2 Ring's not bad against Merfolk. Hopefully, I mean, we might honestly we might Thought-Knot Seer, actually, because I don't want to get forced. Ugin's Labyrinth, Emrakul. Yeah, let's Thought-Knot Seer. Because if they have force, I'd be upset. Maybe they have subtlety. I mean, that's a good 2 for 1. Like, I'm gonna put this on top and pass. I mean, maybe they just like tap our stuff down. They pitched Harbinger. I guess they can still tap us with Mutavault. Upkeep tap, draw that. Sucks because it kind of time walks us too. Now they have 2 dock hands. They can just, I guess we're not casting anything. We're gonna keep making our land drops. All right, make our land drops. Do nothing, pass the turn. They're gonna keep tapping our stuff down. Come on, lands. The worst card. All right. Man. This league has been pretty awkward, I'd say. All right, they do make a land drop. I mean, if they cast anything, they can't cast anything. Okay, so we have the 1 ring at least. They turn off all our wastes and stuff, which sucks, but we do have the 1 ring to start protecting. As long as they don't have a force negation, that would be kind of lights out for us. Through the breach, we can find a talisman in order to get protection. All is dust. We just need to make our land drops. If we can all is dust, that'd be sick. Get a turn of reprieve, or if we can chain together their 1 rings, take 1 from the 1 ring. There's a talisman. I'd love a land and a talisman. Be pretty sick. I mean, it's something. So let's go land, talisman into the 1 ring. And then next turn we can through the breach Emrakul, and they should scoop to that. We have protection again. We know they don't have force, so I'll say would have forced this ring. Cavern. They do attack because they get the draw. So they could have drawn a force. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gonna draw. Let's see if through the breach resolves. Oh, they're gonna tap our stuff. Okay, that's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. That's fine. Through the breach. Through the breach, Emrakul. They shouldn't have a way to bounce this, right? Okay, they just scoop. Nice. That game went a little better. Let's see if we can do it again. Yeah, Merfolk is really good against our deck. They have a lot of disruption. I mean, we have Temple, K-Command, Dismember, and the 1 ring. We'll try it. Like, we want these cards at some point. I think it's fine. We have the lands. We don't have a Wastes or a Talisman, but that's fine. They lead off on Cavern into... Man, they always have Dockhand. We might end up having to Dismember that. We'll see. Into Tide Shaper. So they're going to Tide Shaper this. I think we will Dismember because we're gonna K-Command this, I think, before they can do anything like start tapping our stuff, anything silly. Another Temple. Do we wait now? I guess we can wait because we drew another Temple. Let's see what they do. Another Mutavault. So maybe we can always exile something. I mean, I guess if they're gonna do this, we will exile. Well, oh no. Do we do this to the land? Exile Scry. I think we honestly, yeah, I think we just get rid of the Dockhand and take 2. I think that's fine. I mean, we can do this end of turn. We don't have to do this right now, but it's like whatever. They can't force it on their turn. These are pretty good actually. No, I can't undo that. I'm gonna bottom it then. It is a talisman for Harbinger, but because they're doing this, they don't have it. Oh, wow, we drew another one. Okay, cool. All right, what do they have? Oh my gosh. All the lords. Oh, they don't have double blue. So they could Spreading Seas, but we don't really care about that. It'll get them a redraw and pass. Okay. I mean, they could always Spreading Seas their own land. Oh, wait, no, they don't have any blue. Well, they don't have any blue for Spreading Seas, and they just concede. All right, we'll take it. All right, so that was Red Green Eldrazi Through the Breach in Modern. We definitely struggled that league, making a few mistakes here and there, and definitely not drawing the right half of our deck. But when we did get to do the thing a few times, it was pretty awesome. Most of the time, it was just kind of like a mid-rangey Thought-Knot Seer, the 1 ring, just kind of beat down deck. It is nice having an I win button with Through the Breach and Emrakul, but you don't always get those draws. We weren't really lucky enough to get the turn 3 Through the Breach Emrakul draws, but we still won games playing mostly the fair game, and it was okay. If you're into Tron decks, I definitely say give this deck a go. Maybe you can get luckier than me and get those nut draws with Ugin's Labyrinth and Eldrazi Temple, get those early Through the Breaches, and just win the game on turn 3. But that'll do it for me. Thanks so much for watching. If you're enjoying the content, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you next time. Peace.